shape. This is because the Earth orbit. Different parts of the Earth side facing us while lit up by the sun's light. The moon changes its shapes. It's called the phases of the moon. There are 8 phases of the moon. Sun. I have made the sun by cutting a large ball. I have made the earth by cutting a thermocolor ball and by painting. I have made 8 phases of moon by cutting a cardboard in a circular shape and by painting it by black and white. This is new moon. Waning crescent moon or crescent moon. Half moon or the third quarter. Gibbous moon or the waning gibbous moon. Full moon, waxing gibbous moon or the gibbous moon. Half moon or the first quarter. Crescent moon or the waxing crescent moon. Thank you. This is my model of phases of moon.
Good evening, ma'am and my dear friends. I am Sukshi Kanwar from 5th 8 and today I would like to demonstrate my model on solar eclipse. Now the question arises, what is an eclipse? An eclipse is an astronomical event when an oblique object in the solar system covers the shadow of another oblique object. Solar eclipse is of 2 types, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse occur when the sun, moon and the earth are in a straight line. Solar eclipse are of 2 types, partial solar eclipse and total solar eclipse. Partial solar eclipse occur when the moon covers only a part of the sun's shadow, whereas total solar eclipse occurs when the moon covers the whole part of the sun's shadow. I hope you like my model on solar eclipse. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ananya Tyagi and today I am representing you my model of solar eclipse. A solar eclipse is formed when the moon comes between the earth and the sun. The partial shadow is called penumbra and the full shadow is called umbra. A solar eclipse occurs on a new moon day. The effects of solar eclipse on our eyes is that we cannot see it with our naked eyes, or else it can cause total blindness and can damage our eyes. It requires some special goggles to see it, called solar viewers. Because of the solar viewers, we can watch it because they have a lens that is black in color and we can only see the sun with it. The sun is in the solar eclipse. The full shadow that lands on the earth, we can see that the moon covers our sun, and that time the light of the sun is super high, so we cannot see it with our naked eyes, or else that can cause dangerous things to our eyes.
My name is Himanshu Goyal. I am from class 5A. My roll number is 17. Today I am going to tell you about solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is formed when the moon comes between the earth and the sun, blocking the sun rays to reach the earth. As sun is very big comparative to the moon. Moon only blocks a part of the sunlight, so you cannot see the solar eclipse from everywhere. Solar eclipses are formed in 3 major forms: umbra, antumbra and penumbra. Umbra is when you see the total solar eclipse, when you see that the sun is completely hidden by the moon. This is when the total solar eclipse happens. After just above the umbra comes antumbra. This is when you see
Annular solar eclipse. Antumbra. When you see Antumbra, you can see a ring in the sky, which is also called ring of the fire. After it comes penumbra. Penumbra is when the moon is...
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Pratishari from class 5A. Today I am going to tell you about my project on lunar eclipse. Now the question arises that what is an eclipse? It is an occasion when the sun or the moon disappears completely or partially because one of them is passing between the other and the earth. Now there is another question that what is a lunar eclipse? Lunar eclipse occur when the moon moves into the earth's shadow. It occurs only when the sun, earth and the moon are exactly or very closely aligned, with the earth between the other two. It only occurs during the night of the full moon. Now let's take a look on my project. It's the sun, it's the earth and it's the moon. Sun rays. The lighter shadow of the earth is known as penumbra and the darker shadow in between is known as umbra. That's all for my project.